There at 11. That was going to be awkward.
I think if they're chit-chatting about COVID, we'll just keep them at arm's length.
Okay.
Hello? Is it Friday? No, it's,
What?
It's Thursday. It's not Friday.
It's not Friday yet.
Whew. Feels like Sunday, really, actually, at the
Really?
moment. Yeah, I feel like I'm on a weekend.
No, Bud would be here.
Oh, that's true. Tis true, tis true. It's Thursday.
Okay, I'm going to stay in my blankie.
Yeah, you stay in your blankie. You know you'll fall asleep if you stay in your blankie.
I know.
I've just made that mistake.
Oh, you'd hardly notice. Here, where the hell happened?
Yeah, but you snore.
I'm trying to find a...
We'd have to blame a dog.
How do I turn the... I can't even put the seat up.
Oh, are you sitting on it?
Am I sitting on it? I am, you're right. Okay, I'm certainly glad you noticed that.
Yeah. You could have been wondering for a while.
Are we on live yet?
I think so. Did I do it? Yes, I did.
We're live.
I did. I made it.
I'm sitting up.
That means we're all.
I got my blankie.
We're all up and at it. Although some of us have a blankie and others don't. That'll be you and me, Sizzle.
I just discovered something so exciting. I'm so excited. I love these jars because they're square.
Yeah.
You fit them a whole line of
Yeah.
you know. So I've been having to drink them to get the jars. I didn't know what I was going to do with the jars, but I do now because Judy came home. I like grape juice.
Mm-hmm.
The black, the dark.
The
the real
Concord.
Concord grape juice.
Yeah.
And she bought me a gallon of it. I can't pick up a gallon and drink out of it, but I'm going to wash these out
And have them.
and keep them and repurpose them.
Snack size.
Isn't that exciting?
I thought you were going to say to me, I'm going to have one for my snaps, one for my marbles, because they all sit together. But hey, no. Yeah, that'll be good.
Well, I could use them for marbles, but no, these are going to be grape juice.
Nothing wrong with that.
I thought that was a marvelous idea.
Totally
I got two of them
marvelous
already. See, I got another one in there too.
idea. Yeah, even better. Keep drinking.
Keep drinking. Well, that's why I was trying to offer you one,
Oh,
so you'd empty one for me.
excellent. No, no.
If the truth be known.
Yeah, there you go. I thought it was just a
Okay.
generous offer. We have a tiny bit of mail.
Oh.
We have a tiny bit of mail. It's nothing very exciting. I think it's more like bills. So it's in my car because we picked it up on the way up the hill.
Yeah, it's really...
And neither of us are going to get it. So,
were there any packages?
no,
No packages either.
no. Well, your dog food is there, but I'm leaving it there for a bit. It's fine. It's dry and safe.
Dog food.
Yes, your next bag of dog food.
Oh, where is it?
It's in the mail hut.
Really?
Yeah, it's just sitting there. And it's dry, and it's quite happy. Very heavy.
It's dry there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did a great
And
job.
you bought it from, where did you get it? Tractor?
Chewy.
Oh, you ordered it?
Yeah, it's in a box. So it's double
In other words, you have ordered food for me from Chewy
Yes.
because you didn't want to go to Tractor. How much was it?
It was at 5% off the price.
For the first time.
No, because it's on a repeat order.
Okay, so 5% off is how much?
Can't remember. But I did compare it with Tractor Supply, and it was around about the same price. So
I see, okay.
So I wasn't overly concerned. And because it's over a certain price, it's free delivery.
I see, okay, well that makes sense, I guess.
And it means that we've always got one in backup so we don't run out.
How often are we on free delivery?
Well, as soon as that one disappears from there, I'm going to be ordering another one.
Oh, I see. So you're on order.
Yes. It is on. It's on a subscription. So the most frequent I could order was every 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the problem is we go through more than one bag in 2 weeks.
What?
No.
I can figure out how to do that.
But I didn't want to have a lot of bags stacked up.
No, I know. No, you could order 2 bags 1 week and 1 bag the next.
Next week. Yeah, I could do that if you'd prefer.
Two different orders.
Orders. Yeah.
One for me and one for you.
I don't use that dog food.
But they don't know that. We just want to use your name.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So yes, we can do that.
1 for you and 2 for me. There you go.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, well, so we got that problem solved.
Yeah.
What's the next problem?
I don't know. Have we got any other problems?
I don't know. I think that one of the tractors has a flat tire.
That's problematic in a tractory sort of way.
Yeah.
But,
That's the tractor that spreads sand, but they haven't got the sander on the back of the tractor. Not they. There is no they.
That's if you've not got the sander on. Yeah.
Then we're not going. Then the pile of sand isn't going to get used.
No.
Well, what the heck? We got a pile of sand we didn't have before.
Yeah. Exactly.
The place is crazy.
Yes. Anyway, there's lots of things we've got a pile of sand over in the parking space as well.
No. Apparently that was unnoticed. They probably had this shipped in from the Mideast.
Right. Maybe that's maybe
That's from around the corner.
that's it. Yeah, maybe they thought that was ours. Anyway, it's all good. If anybody needs any sand, we're fine.
Sand for fine, we got it.
Just need some snow now.
It's going to snow?
No, I said we haven't had any weather that we've been overly concerned about, really.
Not really.
No.
It was one icy day. We all just stayed in.
Well, yes. Nothing wrong with that.
No, I had a good time.
No. And,
So my blankie is nice and warm.
are you through all those things already?
What?
Are you through all those pellets already?
The pellet thing, yes. There's apparently a bag, two bags.
That's worse than the dog food.
It is. You can't get pellets. Can you get pellets delivered like that? Probably.
Yeah. Not from Chewy, though.
Probably not.
I'm quite sure we can. It must be.
I think we're down to 1 bag, aren't we?
You are. We'll have
We
to
had 6
8.
bags. 8?
8.
When did I have the 8?
Friday.
And what's today?
Thursday.
Oh,
So that's 8 bags is going to do you maybe about a week.
that's better than I thought. I thought it was more than a bag a day. Really, really. That's not a whole bunch of.
Well, we'll get another 8 tomorrow.
How's your husband feeling?
I know, that's what I was just thinking. Look, it's Friday. Maybe he's got time
I'll
after
give
work.
him a lollipop.
Yeah. Well, no, he ate something else. What did he come in and
Lollipops
eat?
are up there.
I know, but there's something else he came in and ate. Oh, a cake.
Oh, really?
He had a cake. Remember the pastry cake?
Oh, yeah.
He said it was delicious.
Oh,
Whatever it
we
was.
don't have any more, though.
No, he'll just stick with
Your
lollipops.
kids ate the whole thing?
Oh, the birthday cake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
And they're thin as rails, aren't they?
Yeah. It's because they're quite active, though.
That'll do it.
Yep. Always on the go.
My go went.
I tell you, it's weird. We always used to eat as a family, sit down at the table and eat all together at a specific time of day.
You family or your parents' family?
Well, I did when I was growing up, and we used to until about 3 or 4 years ago. And now everybody eats something different. I've had children with, tomato allergies and things like that. I mean, really, as in flare up as soon as they touch, and then we go boom, and their eczema would fire up.
Really?
Really awful. Katie used to go to school in Scotland. We were in a rural school. There was about 20 children in the school, and they used to have functions in the school. School functions, and all the parents would come in, and you'd go in and wash all the teacups after a fair, and all that sort of thing. And plastered on the wall, and a great big neon sign was, "Katie, no tomatoes ever." And everyone would say, "Is that your Katie?" And I'm like, "Is there another?" And I'm like, "Yes, it is."
Oh, my.
But even tomato ketchup, her skin, she comes up here, and her face just goes really
Oh, my
bad.
word.
So it's so we've got to
No spaghetti?
no. And you know the most peculiar thing?
Tomatoes.
It was awful.
That's why I don't eat them.
Oh yeah, honestly, but my son apparently now has it, and it's an eczema response. It just goes. But the funny thing was, when Katie was born, she was the child that we had to bandage legs, torso, and arms with 2 different creams and do special baths,
Really?
because her eczema. She used to just take. She had scratch mitts on, and she'd take it down over her face. She was so scratchy, so she was red, raw, and bleeding. And we had her in hospital, obviously, for her eczema. But they obviously at that stage they put her on to soy milk,
Yeah.
so she had to have soy milk, and so she drank that. And then when we started weaning her, one of the things that I always used to cook, I used to make lasagna, I used to make chili and spaghetti bolognese sauce, and I would freeze it. So what we did for her was we just did pasta, we'd blend it, or rice, and blend it in with the chili, and she ate that, and she loved it. And then it turns out about a year later she's allergic to tomatoes. So for, I think, the first year of her eating life, I've been feeding her a tomato-based dish.
Food, okay.
Yeah, so I've given up torturing children. But it's Ava eats really healthily. Like she cooks herself salmon. It's got a bit of flavoured butter in the middle. You know, a fresh piece of salmon, and she has salad. Every morning she cooks an egg. She has toast. She slices up an avocado, and she has that and something else on the side. She's really healthy.
Yeah.
Really healthy, and she's very particular.
Sure goes Amazon.
Amazon. That might have been something.
Sorry about that.
No. So everybody.
So you can't eat it in one meal because everybody's different.
Well, so that's what. So we all stopped eating tomatoes, and the number of meals that you have.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Ketchup.
Yeah, and even like, you know, when you're making salad, you're chopping everything up, and you're like, oh, I better do the tomatoes last in case they touch anything. And you know, I didn't realise food allergies. I always thought food allergies, you know, you could take a tiny little bit and it would be fine. And my sister is deathly allergic to cilantro, and of all the bizarre things. And we were having
How did she find out that was it?
well, it was really peculiar because she'd obviously had, and it's fresh cilantro, you know, the green one, and I had made a biryani curry, and I chopped all the herbs, and it calls for, through the rice part of it, cilantro, and I think it was mint actually. So I had made everybody's, and I scraped off the chopping board, did the knife like that on a bit of kitchen roll, and chopped hers, and I put it in a separate pan, and that was the only cilantro ingredient that was going to cause her any trouble. So I had 2 separate pans, and I had 2 separate cooking spoons, and I thought, look at me being all responsible. And we sat down for dinner, and my sister's, as soon as she ate, her mouth swole up, her throat swole up, and we weren't sure whether or not we were going to take her to the doctor, the hospital. And I said I was so careful, and she said, yep, I just can't touch it. And I'm like, oh, very God. So yeah, food allergies not to be messed with.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of that with peanuts. But
Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Yep. Really bizarre.
Maybe that's what I know. Maybe that's why I'm blossoming forth with whatever I
know. And it's funny because the tomato.
If it's ice cream, I don't care.
Oh well, it's ice cream. Let's not even discuss that. But it's funny. It's this, the eczema is a massive flare up, and the scratching is atrocious.
Oh, yes, I know about scratching.
Yeah, it's a nasty.
But you don't get individual bubbles.
No, they don't blister. It's like the eczema just comes up from inside the skin.
Yeah, See, whatever I have comes up in a tiny pinhead, white pinhead. And I've got some all over me.
Yeah.
But it does come up from inside, so nothing I swipe on the top is going to make any difference.
And do you have to burst it to get any relief from it?
It does that itself.
But
that's why I've got all these scabs on me.
Yeah. I'm talking of scabs. We did go to the hospital, didn't you?
Yes.
And then they took a look at this leg.
Yeah. They said, "What's the matter with you?" Yeah.
And it's not best happy, but
no,
it's not a clot.
What could I possibly have just started eating that I haven't eaten before?
Yeah.
Because I'm here in this place.
No.
I am covered with these welts.
But there's nothing that you've changed that's new, is there?
No, I eat the same crap I always eat.
Yeah, but you have very varied diet. You know, you don't eat the same thing day in, day out. It's very peculiar.
Huh?
It's very peculiar.
Yeah, I don't get the swelling up and things that you get
No.
with a typical allergy.
No, you just get itching.
Just the itching. This is my best friend. This is my best friend. It's the back scratcher.
Did you ever get the big one down?
No, I haven't got that one down yet, but this one is lovely. Oh. There's nothing like scratching an itch that hurts.
I know.
You know, I mean, whatever.
I know. The hospital said the leg is infected.
Yeah, that's a problem. It's a problem because starting on warfarin, or whatever it is, they don't want me on antibiotics also, but it's possible.
Yeah. And they can't give you a topical antibiotic, can they?
No,
No.
I'm sure they will. Well, I'd have to dunk my whole self in it.
No.
Ah!
I'm sure we've done worse things.
This is such a fascinating topic for all these people who are watching us.
Or scratches and itches.
Want to see my tummy? Oh.
It's not that sort of tea time, you know.
Oh. Well, by the time you get the huge black and blues from the syringes.
Well, I'm telling you something. I'm glad any time I've been in an ambulance with you, you've been conscious.
Yes.
It's when they say to you, is anybody abusing you in the house? And I'm going, not me!
That's not what they say. They say, are you safe at home?
Yeah.
And I say, no. If you get blamed for it.
I was just in the firing line. Oh dear.
Oh, God.
I tell you, it's terrible. And then, so Judy dropped you off at the hospital with
She dropped
Jimmy.
me off, yes. And she sat there for a long time, but, you know, it wasn't going fast enough, and she had to go home.
Yeah.
I forgot why, but anyway, she had to leave the farm at 11:45.
Mm-hmm.
And we were still with the, lady, so she just left me. I said, you'll get home somehow. So that's when I started making phone calls, etc.
And we all got home safe. And Jiminy was super.
We had lunch out of the deal. At least I had lunch. You had to buy the lunch even.
Yeah, because they've actually got a really good cafeteria.
I watched the other meals. Then I was beginning, when you went out to get the dog, I watched everybody else eating the meals around me, and they were looking good.
Yeah.
They were looking good.
But you stayed in that hospital and you didn't like the food. Can't come from the cafeteria then.
Yeah, could be.
No, so that was good. And so that's all the news from the doctor's appointment. You've got one tomorrow as well, is that correct?
Yes, I have to be there at 11 tomorrow because we didn't do the blood draw today because I didn't shoot myself Tuesday.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Oh, they're
naughty.
They're strict.
They are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, does that mean that instead of going, does that push you out for the whole schedule? Or do you go back to, because you were going, was it Mondays and Thursdays?
I was not going Mondays and Thursday. I was going Monday and a Thursday. I hadn't gotten to regular yet.
Right, okay. But does that mean you'll go Tuesday now?
No, it doesn't mean anything at all.
Not yet.
Because I went today and I got to go tomorrow.
We may as well just make a regular appointment to go every day.
Well, they do have a thing where you can test yourself at home.
Oh.
But I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, that's 3 months though.
I think it is 3 months.
And in your case,
it's going to be a rough 3 months.
And in your case, it might be even longer. Oh, dearie me. Surprised they let you come home today.
They let me come home.
Yeah, they might have said, well, just keep her in.
They might have kept me overnight.
Shoot her up first thing in the morning and then check her at 11. That would have been quick. Oh dear. So I bet there's no mail, by the way. Well, there is. It's in the car, but there's no Goldy's farm mail.
No.
No. So we'll just continue as is.
Right.
And yes. So that was the news on the doctor's appointment today.
It was a very long day for the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Because Larky and Fiddle got left in.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure Carly will have taken them out.
She might have taken them out, but they didn't have anybody to play with.
No.
You know, well, if I had to deal with 10 rank dogs, terribly lively, etc., I was thinking one thing I would like to do is get 10 people in with books to sit and read to them. Get them used to people's voices, calm, quiet.
Yeah.
You know, I think that would be something I would do.
I talk to my dogs and I achieve boredom that way. We go.
Not the regular mundane incantations.
Incantation. Oh, look, now you're going to knock me off. Incantation.
Incantations? All right.
I think.
Well, I asked Mike if he wouldn't bring up my walking thing. I haven't got it yet, but maybe.
Well, I'm hoping for Mike's sake that it's at the front of 25
I
and not the
I
back.
hope so. Judy said she thought it was. Well, I saw the bicycle. Janine doesn't ride that bicycle. And I can't ride the bicycle. It's too dangerous.
I think she got the bicycle for you.
No, she's had it here forever.
Okay.
She used to have it in the window.
Well, that could keep you busy.
No,
if you can get your walking thing
I do
in there.
I do the walking thing right here.
Oh, well, that's fine. But you've got a good view. Did you see the horses going out?
Yeah. When they do, I watch them. They walk up and down the driveway.
Yep. They were out today, I think. Well, I saw them going down the hill. I didn't see them coming back up.
Let's face it, the only other thing I got to watch is you coming and going, the family coming and going. Somebody's getting in the car, getting out of the car, you know. Fascinating.
I know. I said to Nick, I said, Ava's at the gym. And he went, right. I said, but that was 2 hours ago. I forgot to mention it. He said, why are you telling me I'm working? I'm like, it's just in case you need to go anywhere. But the Volvo's down there in case we need to go to another farm.
Okay.
Yes, repurposing is good stuff.
I'm thrilled with that square bottle.
Yes.
You sure you don't want to drink?
No. Thank you. It's oh, is it us that's got? Oh yeah, there's rain coming into tomorrow.
Rain's coming tomorrow.
Rain.
Right.
And then it's funny.
And hay. Aren't you gonna hay tomorrow?
No, we're okay for hay at the moment. We had
You never learned.
we had 53 bales yesterday.
Oh, you got 53 yesterday? Where'd you get that?
No, I counted them. I've got a tally going on my hay.
I hope.
I have.
You do. You haven't lost any.
No.
Keep track of it, because
Right.
I think that would be an
Yeah, I'm just trying
awfully easy thing.
I'm just trying to get somebody to go up the wobbly ladder to count what you've got in your hayloft.
That's not a wobbly ladder.
It is if you've got vertigo.
Well, probably. But
That's a
no,
very-
that's a nice ladder off some kid's swing set. I wish
Yes.
I had the other part of the swing set, but I'd have it out the front door.
Exactly.
You could all have a woohoo down there.
In fact, forget the front door. We could just put it out the hayloft.
There you go.
Up and out. So I just need to get a tally of what's up in the hayloft as well.
I don't think we have a problem with stealing hay here.
No, but I don't want to run out of hay either.
Oh well, that's a whole different. No, I'm worried about losing it out of the barn to somebody taking it.
Yeah. So we is like fine. I've got it counted.
Good. Well, you keep right on counting.
Yes.
Anyway, you took some in yesterday. Where did you get it from yesterday?
No, I didn't. It was in the hay,
that was
the hay area.
That was the 100 you just got.
And that was from last week. So that's good. And
And I think if you could have your hay on a
regular.
I thought that's what I had set up with Dodge.
Right.
Was a regular.
Okay, that's fine.
Did they throw it?
Yeah.
They throw it in.
The poor man that came to do the Meredith hay delivery, I think he'd never been to the farm before, and he said to me, so where do you want it? I said, well, it goes in this area here, and you know how you can reverse up the slope into the head of the barn? And he went, right. And he said, so it goes in there? And I'm like, yes. He's like, this was my first first time here. And I went, okay. And I was mucking the stalls, and I'm like, all right. And he's like, do I just lift it? And I'm like, oh, no, please. I was like, yes, please. And the poor man, and he did it bit by bit by bit. And I thought, normally when they do that barn, they put it like 4 bales high on a big...
Yep.
Dear. So, yeah. So, that was a big job for him. So I'm hoping he'll still come back.
We've had a lot of funny stories about the Dodge Grade guy. He's the one who was peeing in the manure pile on camera.
Oh, dear. So, I think
It's around every one of them.
All right, okay.
You didn't want to see it, did you? No.
No, I've seen it. I've even poked it.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
that's usually my skinny leg, but it's usually the other one that's bad.
Did she compare? Did she look at the other one as well?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
He's very thorough.
Yes. Because there's no point driving all that way and coming back and having to go back for the other one. Oh, dear.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And Jiminy was so good today because when I came down, I parked my car, and because Judy had taken the other car home, and Carlene said, I'm up on the 3rd floor, but I'll come down and meet you in the lobby. And so as I was walking in, the elevator doors opened, and here comes Carlene. She's pushing her wheelchair, and he's loose at her side, and he's just walking at her side and watching her for instruction and looking back and watching. And
Very good.
he was absolutely super.
And then we saw you,
But then we saw me.
and I said, "Okay, go get her."
He's like, "Are we going to the farm?" And I'm like, "No, we're going to eat." He's so
He's good. He's good.
very attentive.
And he's very attentive to whoever he. Now, when you were walking with him, I watched you walk him out and back. He was paying attention to you.
Yes.
It's unusual to be able to swap a dog off like that.
Yeah. Because I
He
think
doesn't care who he goes with. Just let's go. Let's get on with it.
yeah, he's very good, and he's super with Janine.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's just multitasking. He's multi-person.
He speaks English.
Yes, he does. That's why he looks at me confused sometimes. Oh dear. And so that was good. He was absolutely wonderful. And I put a nice picture of you on Facebook with Jiminy lying down. He's watching you, and you're making your monkey fist. And I said, both working. That's just how we like it. Oh dear. I didn't know that Chewy was bought by PetSmart. I actually thought it was Walmart as well. Do you know, here's somebody that gets mouth ulcers from tomatoes.
What?
Mouth ulcers from tomatoes.
Mouse?
Mouth ulcers.
Oh yes, it's from the acid.
Yeah.
I've often thought Janine may have that.
She likes tomatoes.
Well, she gets a lot of mouth ulcers too.
Well, do you know,
Canker sores.
yeah. Hmm.
Are you
Reading?
Gonna,
I'm reading, look.
are you
Look.
going to read it, or am I going to fall
I've
asleep?
even got my glasses. See, you have to remind me. I've got, oh, look, yes. Oh, no tomato soup, no tomato sauce. Oh, it is actually. And then Betty is, she's allergic to shellfish. That would be horrific for you, because you eat a lot of shellfish. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Mushrooms. Oh my god. Yeah, this is somebody's allergic to cake and coffee.
What?
Cake and coffee.
Oh my word, that poor person.
I know. Yeah. And that is something that can be problematic, is mold in a building. There's no way there's mold in here.
No.
I mean, it's always been very warm, and Janine had it, and it's very warm.
See, this back scratcher thing is really very nice. Oh.
The square bottles that
Oh.
Carlene is drinking from to empty are new, yes.
I'm like a dog scratching with the back leg.
And people have said sometimes it's washing liquid, but you use a free and clear one, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
My mother said that I was terrible with diaper rash.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, I had it a long time. I mean, skin.
But you said you've got an aunt that's got similar problems.
Well,
Did you not have a grandmother that would scratch?
my grandmother had
Yeah.
legs, sores on her legs,
Yeah.
which is very strange. And I have a feeling it was the same thing I've got. But I can't. I've tracked my cousins and things.
And
I
they're
can't
okay.
find anybody else.
Yeah.
Mother blamed it on the red hair.
Because
People with red hair have very delicate skin generally.
and they bleed more.
Bleed?
They bleed more. And apparently, when you're having an anaesthetic, they have to be very careful with
Really?
people with red hair.
I never knew that.
Yep, me neither.
I don't know. I think we better not talk about that.
Because you're bleeding enough as it is. Oh dear.
I mean, my hair is now gray.
Yeah.
How would they know I was a redhead?
Bleeding going on, obviously. Yeah. And yes, stress in itself can cause hives. So many things cause things these days.
That's right.
There used to be something. There was a syndrome a wee while ago, maybe about 5 years ago, with pine nuts.
I wouldn't have gotten into them.
No. But when people were eating them, they were getting a metallic taste in their mouth, and then the metallic taste was taking a long time to go. It was some sort of chemical reaction that was going
Really?
on. Yep. It's somebody just reminded
I
me
didn't
of
know
that.
that one.
Yeah, it's a very weird thing. Yeah, they're taking that just one step too far. You need a slide right the way down the steps to take you right to your car.
There you go.
Boom. Delivered. So Wilbur is coming. Is that the same name as Judy's dog? Is he Wilbur as well?
Could be. I don't know.
Okay. I'll have to check with Judy that she's okay about that. He may be coming up this weekend, but we're not 100% sure, because like most things, it involves a trailer and somebody driving it.
And Janine.
No, somebody else is going to drive this one.
This trailer.
Here. Janine's concentrating and finishing her house one job at a time. And then I think we're planning on going for a trip down to
And when is
auction.
Mary due back?
So Mary is leaving California at the end of February. So she'll be here at some point in the beginning of March.
Wow, okay.
Yep. And I think she said that she's got some people who are going to come and be part of the donkey
Oh, good.
getting, because we're really ahead of the game this year for the donkey derby. So
Okay.
we've got everybody walking. Well, if the goatees are not impressed with the ball I gave them yesterday, it's because they've probably run out of hay. It needs to be filled up every day. Oh, 3 orange muck buckets. Thank you very much. And I like orange. They should be arriving on Monday. And I like orange because you can't lose them in a blinking paddock. It's like you know when you get a choice of these anything like secateurs or anything you're doing. If they've got a brightly coloured handle, you have to get the brightly coloured handle, because without fail you put it down in a paddock that's got mud in it and you've lost it.
Or just hay, or just grass.
Well, I know.
6-inch tall grass can lose an awful lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to be bringing you a tool set back at some point. The amount of hardware that my dogs keep bringing in with them that does not belong to me, believe it or not. Oh dear. Yeah, Larky is actually getting. He's so funny at the moment. He doesn't go to the back of the car, does he? You have to tell him to move, and so Sizzle can get in.
Yes.
He's just so excited to be going somewhere.
I know. Crazy dog.
Uh-oh. No, I think you've been... Linda was suggesting maybe the contents of these, they're not causing your skin to go... Oh, that would be... That means I am going to have to drink them then. Thanks. No.
I don't know. I have had them before in my life.
Yes. Yeah. It is difficult, especially when you do eat out, because, like, when we were having those sandwiches today, you know, everything's prepared. You know, they're very clean, but you never can tell.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
I know, that's because you're far too warm and cozy. And you're not taking your Zyrtec at the moment. You're not taking your Zyrtec, are you?
I think I am.
Are you? Is it in?
It's in the collection
It's in the collection.
that Judy puts together for me.
Betty, that's a very nice idea. Mary would love a lunch for everybody
Oh,
when she's back. A tool belt, yeah. So I think that was our day.
it's our
day.
We go home now.
Yeah, you're unfortunately already home. You can go to sleep though.
I'll
go home.
I can lean back and scratch.
Yeah, you could do whatever you fancy.
Okay.
And then you're going to you're going back down for 11 o'clock tomorrow, and then
Judy will be here.
Judy
so.
will be. Oh, Judy said she'd see me on Tuesday.
Huh?
Judy said she'd see me on Tuesday.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll need to check that out.
Well, she might not have known what day it was either. I mean, there's nothing that says Judy has to know what day it is.
But was Judy not there when the doctor changed the appointment to the following day?
I don't know. You're pushing me too far.
Right. Well, it'll be a surprise for tomorrow then.
Well, she's planning on being here tomorrow because the neighbors were going to go with us. I hope she's told them and things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they apparently got COVID, big time.
And yeah. And I think that they're short-staffed because they're having to cover.
Oh,
So they're,
could be.
yeah. So that's
Could be.
something we don't want to be in the middle of.
So we're not going there.
No. It's got a big black cross on the door.
Right.
Do not enter. So we'll have to play that by ear tomorrow for the doctor then.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. That's no problem. I'm sure I'll hear from you.
I'd hate to have to resort to an Uber. I should do an Uber one day just to find out how it works.
Will they take Jimmy in the Uber?
They do if you tell them.
Do they? That's
Well,
good.
service dog they have to take.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. You'd love a wee trip.
Yes, there you go.
Okie dokie. So tomorrow is definitely Friday. Yes. So we will see you.
Okay.
Oh,
Bye, everybody.
bye bye.